We're here with Coach Tim Hood of the NCU softball team. Start off the season this weekend with a 2-4 run in the Simpson University Invitational. Coach, tell us a little bit about what your thoughts are on this weekend and how we played.
Well, overall, I thought we played really well. Obviously, we didn't get the wins that we wanted, although we competed in just about every game we played in, and competed well with some of the top schools in actually the nation. I think 3 of the teams that we played against were nationally ranked. It went real well. Our pitching was good. Our defense, we had our bad moments. I attribute that to the fact that we weren't on the field at all, hardly, before we went down there, and didn't have any games under our belt, which most of those teams did. So, and that showed a little bit in our bats, although we had some kids that came out and hit the ball really well.
Talk a little bit about your win on Saturday over Simpson, that finale of the tournament, specifically Jenna Royce and the job she did getting her first career complete game.
Yeah. Jenna was absolutely amazing, and especially after pitching in every game. Her and Calissa had shared the previous 5 games, and Calissa having thrown 5-6 innings in the game before, we went with Jenna for the start, and she did so well that we just left her in there. We had warmed Calissa up, but there was no need. Jenna was hitting her spots, keeping the ball. Her mixture of her speeds and the movement on her ball was absolutely amazing. But the best game I've ever seen Jenna pitch. And the win was really big for us because we did struggle during that day, and we had never beaten Simpson before, and a lot of the returners had known that. In fact, Megan Mazinek used to play against that coach in summer ball for 4 years, and that was the first time in 8 years that she had beaten that coach. So that was really big for her, and so it was really well. It just proved to the team that they could compete with some really good teams, and I think the whole weekend proved that. But walking out of there with a win in the last game was really big for us, and the whole team is really feeling good about themselves.
You mentioned Megan Mazinek. I know she had an extremely good weekend. She's a 4th-year starter, 3-time Gold Glove winner, but she hasn't necessarily been known for her bat over the last 3 years. Talk about her emergence here as a senior.
Well, Megan, hopefully for the rest of the year, she hit the ball like we've known that she can, and she has proved that in the past, although it seems like she's been, I don't know, she had voodoo on her, because every time she had a good shot, it went right to people. She found the holes this time and hit the ball hard many times, hit the fence twice, one bounced over. If she continues to do that, she's a great leader. She leads by example. Obviously, defense, she's right where she needs to be. And if she comes through with offense, she will be not only defensive Gold Glove Player of the Year. I'm hoping that she gets the whole league this year.
Who are any other standout performances for you this weekend?
Well, Jenna and Calissa, I have to say they're number 1 and 2 just because of their gutty performance on the mound and carrying us through the whole weekend. Others, Gabby Stover was absolutely amazing, hitting 3 home runs, put the ball in play just about every time up, did an amazing job catching, calling pitchers, threw out 2, 3, 4 very fast players. It seems like every team, they either saw her just in her warm-ups and elected not to steal against her, and when they did, she threw out everyone that had stole against her. I'm pretty sure nobody made it second base, and which is just very key for us in keeping people in place. Yeah, and then Addie Hoskins, a freshman. She batted .375, got 6 hits on the weekend, and also walked 3 times, so gave her about a 500 on-base percentage, which really helped us out too.
Great. This weekend coming up, we have the Capital Cup, or the Northwest Cup in Clackamas. Talk about what your expectations are for the games this weekend against some NCAA D3 teams.
Well, I hope that our first game jitters have gone. Most of the years that we committed over this past weekend were just being too anxious, maybe trying to make the throw before they actually fielded the ball, taking the guy off the ball because they wanted to make another play, that kind of stuff. So a little bit of mental errors going on. They need to relax. I think they will because of the fact that we've got games under our belt now. These teams... Well, there'll be some good ones. Willamette will be good. University of British Columbia will also be good. And any IA team that's coming down, and we're matched up with them. But overall, I think that we'll have good matchups against all four of the teams that we play this weekend.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Great job this weekend. Good luck.